Word ones, you can't be afraid to put your ideas into the world. See, a lot of us, we have great ideas, but unfortunately, our ideas will die inside of us because we're afraid to act on them. What's up, it's Gene, this word to be great. So the other day I was substitute teaching at this school, and that's something I do when I'm not out speaking. And when the bell rung in this class, this little bitty sixth grader walked towards me with a box in her hand, and she says, "Mr. Mosley, would you like a frog?" I said, "No." She said, "You don't want one of my frogs?" I said, "Is that what you got in that box?" Now, you know, when you're dealing with students, you have no idea what surprises you may get. So I automatically thought she had real frogs in that box. She looked at me, she said, "No, Mr. Mosley, let me show you." So she opens up this box, and there's these little bitty pieces of paper like this in them, right? And she says to me, she says, "I want you to have this one. This is a frog." I said, "What do you mean that's a frog?" She said, "I make these all the time, and I try to give them to my friends. They don't take them. So here's your frog. Let me show you how it works." So she walks up to me and she holds this frog in her hand, right? This piece of paper. And she walks over to it. She said, "This is how it works, Mr. Mosley." She puts her finger on it. She pushes it down in. And I looked at her, and now all of a sudden I become the kid. I'm amazed. I'm saying, "That's amazing. You made these. How do you do it?" She said, "These are my frogs." She had hundreds of these things. You see, this middle schooler had the courage that many of us don't have. She had the courage to put her idea into the world. And a lot of you guys out there, you have great ideas, you have dreams, but you're not putting those ideas into the world because you fear judgment. You're not putting your ideas into the world because you're afraid. But if you want your ideas to be realized in this world, you have to act on them. So I want to encourage you to stop being afraid to put your ideas into the world. Be like that sixth grader. Have the courage to act. Put those ideas out so you can start moving towards that dream that's in your heart, because you are worthy to be great.